Hello. Felt it was about time we delved into some Divinity. Now, I've technically played this before, so I'm not coming to this totally fresh. Played it on the PlayStation, but we're going to dive right in on PC here, and I'm going to give it another run through because it's an amazing game and definitely worth multiple playthroughs, see what we can find. You can see the character we got going here. We've got a, I was going to say Dragonborn. What do they call them in here? I think they just call them lizards. And he's probably going to go into a summoner, which will let him build totems and incarnates and whatnot that we can throw in there. I did try one time doing a all summoner party, which is kind of fun, but I felt like maybe we should do something more balanced for this run through. So we'll be a summoner, but we'll vary up our party as we go through. I don't think there's much more to say about us. We've got Pet Pal as our talent. I think I'm going to leave that. It was automatic. I think I'm going to leave that because talking to animals is kind of nice to have at least one person that can do that. We're a noble. Your instrument doesn't really matter that much, you could argue. I've dumped everything into Constitution for now as well. I wouldn't normally do that, but I think being a little bit tanky to start with would be nice. We do specialize in Persuasion, so that'll be handy. Can I change out that leadership? Or am I stuck with that? Looks like I might be stuck with it. I don't even see leadership. Hang on. I haven't scrolled down far enough. Aha! Okay, that's actually pretty useful. We don't want to change that. I think I'm going to put them both into into summoning, actually. Because you want to get that up as fast as possible to get up to level 10. Get a big old incarnates. And off we go. I think we're actually gonna start it up with Arake, our lizard. Yes, I am.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Alright, quite a lot of info there. As I remember the first time we played this, I didn't take any of that in. Didn't really quite know what was going on. Alright, and right in we are.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
Alright, I want to make sure that they are loud enough. So we'll check the options in a second. I'll turn it up if I can.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So we find ourselves... Well, who knows? I mean, sure, I know, but if you haven't seen the game before, maybe you don't know.
So
But
it wasn't a dream after all.
yeah, let's okay, so it's gonna take me a little getting used to how you check things out here. Ping is not gonna be particularly useful. Oh, there's a tension button. Interesting. So that's our status effects. How do I look at my inventory? Okay, we can check the sound here. So it's on 100, but everything is also on 70%. So I'm actually going to turn some of that up. Maybe just the voice. The music should be nice. I do like ambience, so let's jump that up a touch. Okay. Apply, accept, resume. So where is our inventory? Unlock hotbar. Aha. Okay, we can just press I for it as well. So yeah, we start with pretty much nothing. We are going to want some armor for sure. Yeah, we've got 0 armor because our armor will appear on here. And it's showing us what we got. I mean, technically we do have a grenade and such things. A little potion. So, is there a way? Yes, there is. You can see what's what. Now, we probably should pick up that because we can wear it as a helmet. Oops. Helmet is visual. Okay, yep. Oh, we can't wear it as a helmet. Yeah, we can. Okay, I'm surprised it didn't offer that to us. You know what? We won't show that. But now you can see we've got some physical armor, which is nice. I don't think we're going to find much more of any use down here. I think you can sort of tell by looking at everything that we are in a ship. And it'll probably talk to us if we look at things.
I don't even remember them strapping me down.
For the moment, I'm gonna take everything. Is that take all? Yes, it is. And we'll move that out the way. Head on through here.
Animals die. Afraid to or food.
Bucket with water might actually be handy. Now we should be able to actually talk to that sheep. Oh, it's weird playing this on the PC. Not complaining though. Oh, hello. There's a lot of looting in this game. Let's chat with him.
Her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg too.
I think in this game they're not going to say what I click, so just you just have to try and read whatever I say. Let's see. Let's poke it.
That may be so, but look at the flies. And wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not mine.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
Okay. Oh, just so you know, we're playing this on Tactician mode, I think it is. We're not doing Honor, because I tried that once before, and
Did you expect a needle?
I was doing pretty well, but I made a decision that lost me, and oh, we'll take that bucket in case we get any friends. Made a decision that cost me, didn't die in combat, but it ended our game for us. And since then I've not been so keen on that. Can we read that? So that's apparently letting us know that we can move things onto these pressure plates. Oh, hello. That looks like a weapon to me. Well, I'm really surprised you can't click these. Oh, maybe you have to be in a different tab. No, I think that's the tab. Interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. So we're always going to have to drag stuff over? I mean, we can do that, but on the PlayStation you can just click, you click on it and it shows you all the potential options. Is there something we can put on the other one, or can we just stand on it ourselves? Or maybe I can put that on it. Yep. A lot of oil here. That'll... In this game, that slows you down. You can't jump in this game, can you?
You there. Come here.
Oh boy, I really had to move around to do that. I feel like maybe we can make use of this. I don't entirely know where I most want this. What I will say is I don't feel like we can trust a dude who is locked in a cell necessarily. Is there anything we can get out here? No. Oh, hello. Take that. Bowl and a bucket. I guess let's talk to him real quick.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Why are you in there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
What's in it for us?
Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Okay.
Gentleman among jesters, you are. Give that. Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring
Oh, it's all kicking off.
pulls himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over? You here to relieve me? Wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy lizard? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
We have lots... see, I don't know that what... I'm never sure about this, because I think your persuasion is the important thing, but I guess maybe you get something if you're boosted in that area. But anyway, we'll do Constitution. We'll tell them we heard yelling. Oh, we got a reward for doing a persuasion.
Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. And no way I can trust those fools to deal with any nonsense on their own. Can't leave the prisoner alone, though. He's been nothing but trouble, I hear.
Prison's not going anywhere.
That's all I needed to hear. Just don't let that caged rascal fool you. You can't trust him as far as you can throw him.
I don't think I've ever persuaded him to go away before. I usually just open the cage.
Go on, pull the lever.
I mean, I have a feeling he's going to try and kill us.
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his eyes rest on yours. Ah, freedom. Tastes better than wine. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word.
Oh,
and set
there we
you
go.
Free, lad. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them. The halls await.
How did that not hit him? Okay. Well, let's see what you make of this. Oh, interesting. Where's it? Okay, it shows what he can do down there. He's already doing all the work. Alright. Should we, attempt to... what's the best way to... Can I throw my knife? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, I'm a bit rusty. Doesn't seem like I can. I'd really like to throw something at that, but... you know what? Let's just drink a potion. Didn't we pick up a thing of water? Did I never get around to that? Inventory. I did? Well, that's not really doing a whole lot, is it? Turns out that's pretty useless. Uh-oh. Do we have any skills we can use? Do have Dragon's Breath. Oh, maybe Dragon's Breath could solve this problem. Yep, that's pretty good. Sucker Punch. I don't know why we don't... Maybe we do... Yeah, okay, we do have a knife out. Oh, we could do a totem. Yes, yes, yes. And honestly, I think I'm happy with that.
What would he have to gain by killing me?
Well, we sorted that problem out.
My guard up.
But it's a fair question. Why did he want to kill us? Don't think anything in here is useful. I guess the bucket helmet could be useful. Okay, well that was a lovely little first encounter. I don't think rope's any use to anybody. Well, we can't really use lockpicks, so we'll ignore that. Oh, we're gonna have to go through it anyway, aren't we? So it looks like this room around here is interesting. We'll see if we can get in there. Oh, we gotta unlock that first. Well, I really want to kill the sheep. Here's the thing with this game. You very much get experience for almost everything, so having morals is not the ideal. Well, that is a bit of a pickle. Don't remember if there's any way to lockpick this situation. Is there a way to get in there from the other side? I mean, there is, right? Just can't remember what it might be. Let's kill the sheep and see if that does anything useful. Of course, the sheep might hurt me. He did not like that. He will eventually fight us, I think. Alright, we gotta get our incarnate in here. Our incarnate can hopefully do some work. Wait, the sheep's actually could in danger of killing us here. Oh, maybe we can get it down. Oh, we did it. Okay, he only had raw mutton. Not so much of that. Maybe he had something over in here? It doesn't look like it, does it? Checked everything over here. I mean, there's usually a way to get most places. The fact I can't remember it right now is... Oh, that's handy. Is neither here nor there. Ooh, now I'm suddenly remembering another thing as well. In this game, you lay down, you get your health back. So at some point we'll want to get ourselves a bedroll, so we can do that whenever we're at combat. Maybe the guard? Oh, I bet the guard has the key. Well that's tricky, isn't it? It's going to take a long time to kill this door. Setting up on fire would probably help, but we don't have a consistent source of fire. Well... That didn't do anything, did it? How did that not hit the door? I know what we could do. Could do that again. Conjure a fire incarnate. And then our fire incarnate can attack the door. Hang on, immune to fire damage? Okay, yeah, I must have been attacking something else. Okay, this isn't the most elegant solution to this problem. But it's definitely better than stabbing it with our knife over and over. Just about. I do regret sending the guard away now. But you know, it could be worse. We could not have fire breath. How far did we get that down? Oh boy, that's going to take a while, isn't it? You know what? Maybe I'll come back to that. Do it off air, so to speak. I think you can come back down here. There's just usually no point. Let's go see what's happening upstairs, eh? Seeing as this is really just a tutorial. Yes. Okay, it's all happening here.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
So you got to watch out for the source, apparently, which in this world is the magic, essentially. Is there anything useful here? I don't think so. I think maybe you can do something with a cooking pot. Gold cups are nice. Let's see what Siwan has to say.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Prison's dead.
Is he? Oh well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
Okay. Well, that's nice. So, yeah, they're a lot tougher than us, partially because of the armor that they're wearing.
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
What happened?
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Can I lend a hand?
Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you now herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Don't mind if I do.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Why are you letting me so close?
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I haven't quite mastered that.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
I will let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
I'm not allowed to look at the body, unfortunately. So that's a bit sad.
Indications of a struggle.
Apparently we can technically go up there, but seems like there's other things to do here for now. Aha! That'll be useful. So now we can click on that, and as long as there's nobody around, we fully rest.
Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Yeah, we'll tell them they must be mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
That's true enough. Losa?
You presume right.
Do you know anything about the murder?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
We could watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear.
She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Oh, we'll just let that go. So that's one of our potential companions. I guess we could ask are the kids gonna...
She's a really good singer.
Okay, they're not gonna know anything about the murder.
I've a few questions for you.
Oh, here's another potential companion.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Who am I speaking to?
Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That it is pleasurable to meet you.
I'm gonna wish him well for now.
The elf cautiously watches as you leave before returning to his book, leafing quickly through the pages.
Looks like that's where we go to register. Let's see.
Forgive me, kin. Were that I had more than gruel to serve. If I'd more than cornmeal and rotting roots, I'd concoct something more fitting. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
And here's another potential.
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'll slap away his hand, I'm a noble.
My, we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
No.
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
No.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
No.
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
I've half mind to punch him in the face.
You should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. You'll never attain the rank of slave with manners such as that. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
I'll tell you if you
All right.
keep it quiet long enough.
How about another possibility?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
What do you know about the murder on board?
His eyes snap open. He looks at you and frowns.
Murder? Ah, that's what they were going on and on about. I wouldn't know anything about it. I kill a man. He knows who done it. His daddy knows who done it. And the mayor knows who done it too.
His eyes flutter shut, and he assumes his position of repose once more.
Whether they catch me is another matter, but I ain't one to hide my accomplishments.
Okay. Does this guy know anything?
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? big bruiser like you ought to be able to take 'em on.
Okay. Wander over here. And our fifth possibility.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
I'll move closer.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Oh, let's ask about the murder.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
I'm still curious about the murder.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Okay.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
So, I think we have one more person to talk to for definite.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Ask if I can join her.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Whose fate?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
I will take my leave for now.
Just a kitten in a corner, aren't we?
Okay. So we've met our possible people we would end up siding with. Have we met everybody we need to in general? Then here's the question.
Name?
Tell him.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
Okay.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Do you care?
Of course I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it? You'll see. We're gonna help you. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Well, that's the nicest Magister I've ever met. We'll come back to that. Can we go upstairs?
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Okay.
So, anything interesting for me?
Still looking around.
Right. Tick tock.
I don't think there's anybody else
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
to really talk to.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Okay. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave it here for now. We'll just have a shortish one to start with. When we come back, we'll take things to the next level. Probably starting with looking through the door on the bottom deck. I'll go start working on that in between. And yeah, we'll come back and see where the story takes us. If you're interested, I am probably about who I might team up with. I've definitely gone all the way through this thing with Ifan before. Maybe the only one I've gone all the way through with. I think I'm most likely to do Sabeel, Losa, and either Beast or Fane, maybe. I've not really gone through it with Fane. Fane's tricky though, because, well, reasons. So, yeah, I'm thinking, as of right now, that might be our party makeup. Now, how we'll load them out in terms of what skills they bring, I don't know yet. But, oh, you know what? Let's get rid of this right now. Will's kind of a pain if you're not in the middle of combat and you didn't put it there. But yeah, that's probably who we'll try and take along with us for the journey. But yeah, we'll come back and we'll push the story along, starting with going through this room, and then we'll go upstairs and go into the where the Magisters are trying to register us. See what happens. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon, and yeah, bye bye for now.